Hello, friend. Welcome to Be Active is Easy. It's a place to learn all about the science-backed information and the right way to get healthier. And today we'll be going over 5 reasons why I'm choosing to use Telehab for my clients. First of all, what is Telehab? And basically speaking, Telehab is an exercise prescription programs for a seamless experience between, a practitioners or a trainer and their clients. And so if you want to use this app, you need to have a trainer or clients that is working with this program. But for me, I love just using this app and the software and everything that's included here to assign personalized exercise program to my clients. By the way, all of my exercise program that I give to my clients are personalized. And so if you want to learn more about, how I do it with my clients, feel free to apply to Polish Your Possibilities. The pictures right here are in the link in the description box down below. So far, my clients and I love using this app. And here are the 5 reasons why. Number 1, expansive exercise program library. Telehab has over 5,000 exercises and even more. They're adding some as we're speaking. And so, there's always going to be one exercise or one program that you can find that fits you. And that means that you don't have to, try and copy other people, things that other people do, but actually do something for yourself. And how this works is you and me, we're just gonna have a chat over, Zoom or whatever, and we'll figure out, okay, what types or what sort of exercises that you should be doing. And I'll put that into your portal. And once you open it up, you will be able to see all of your, personalized program. Number 2, easy to use app. And Telehab is actually available on all sorts of devices from, your iPhones, your Samsung, to computers and laptops. And what that means is you will be able to log in and see all of your exercise from anywhere, anytime you like. And the cool thing about it, so once you log in, this is what you're gonna see on the screen, and you can just click anywhere to try and see, what are your programs are. So what did we agree on? How much should you be doing? How much rest you were gonna have, and then you can start exercising and recording yourself if you choose to do so in the app right there. And I wouldn't want to bore you with all of the little details, that the app has, because it's gonna be like forever and you don't want to listen to this video for too long. So feel free to go down in the description box down below again and find my blog. So there's a link to my blog that I explain everything that me and my clients use when we need to communicate with each other for our exercises. Number 3, secure and encrypted video calls. And by now, I hope that everybody has been very familiar with Zoom or Google Meets. And these two companies do have, a little bit of a security debacle at the beginning of the pandemic, but they have fixed them. And also, I love using Zoom because I can easily integrate it into, my Google Calendar that I would say, okay, this is what I'm going to have for today and what I'm going to do tomorrow. But if you are someone who are more concerned about securities and, because I am a trainer, so we deal with a little bit more sensitive information, then Telehab does have a video call or telehealth conferences. That's what they call them, to help us stay secure. And basically, their system is actually HIPAA approved. So if you're in the U.S. like me, I am based off the U.S. That your information is gonna be safe when we use Telehab to communicate with one another. But I've also read, but I don't remember, they also comply with the EU regulations and Australian regulations. So that is a huge plus if you are somebody who wants to afraid to talk about your medical condition over the internet. This is actually a very safe way to do that. All right, number 4, track your workouts and efficiency. And if you follow me on Instagram, well, link right here. Never mind. But if you follow me, you know that I've been always talking about the long-term benefits. It's hard to see the short-term wins. Like you're not gonna lose 15 pounds in 7 days. That's sort of like a stupid thing to do. But you still want to see some results because that's how our brains are wired. We want to see immediate wins no matter what. And so one way you can do that is actually track your workouts, and Telehab has it. So every time you complete a workout, you can see the little table there and see how much of any exercise you have complete, how much pain you were feeling, how hard the exercise was, and you will be able to see it immediately. Say a week, and you see, wow, I actually did 3 exercises today compared to just one last week. That is an immediate win that you can see. Lastly, number 5, exercise reminders. And this exercise reminder features is actually brand new, and it's just added in February 2021. So you're listening just 1 month in. It's a very new, feature that Telehab has. And what it is if you have the app installed on your phone, it will send push notification when it's time for you to start thinking about working out. It would just, appear like you're getting a text. The cool thing about this is like this notification is something that you and I would be, agree beforehand, and so you'll be able to know, and you keep getting reminded that okay, this is time to work out. So it's not something that you can just have to like get every day. That's not something we can just set it, like at 11 a.m. for Tuesday, and that's it. If that's what you're thinking about doing. And the reasons why they added this is pretty simple. You are more likely to start working out when you see somebody or something pushing you and reminding you to do it. And so you'll be like, oh, okay, maybe you feel a little guilty that this notification pops up, and you do your exercises. And that helps a lot with trying to add exercise as part of your health system. So those are my 5 reasons why I'm using Telehab for my clients. What do you think about this app and its service? And if you have any experience with using it, feel free to leave a thought in the comment section down below. Last but not least, are you tired from all the BS fitness advices that you've been seeing all over the internet? Or do you know what you need to do but don't know where to start? Then look no further. My one-on-one program called Polish Your Possibilities might be right for you. And what we're gonna be doing in the program is basically 1, learn how to exercise properly. 2, eat right even when you're not feeling it. And 3, not feel bad about the decisions you make surrounding your health. And if this is sounds like some things for you, feel free to apply to my program in the description box. Bye bye.